Gentlemen, it's such a pleasure to have you all here. I want to thank you for giving us your precious time. I welcome you to celebrate the launch of the autobiography, Confessions of an Unknown Congressman, written by our very own Mr. Mahesh Manzar ji. Mahesh Manzar ji has told me to say this line especially, that he's quite well known to all of you because you are, everybody who's present here, you are his nearest and dearest ones, and he really, really values your presence in his life. It's my honor to speak about some of his accomplishments today. Manzar ji has been a poet since 1969. He composed his first poem, Who Am I, in English, when he was just 16 years old. The appreciation by his school principal, Dr. Gulshan Kanwar, went a long way in encouraging him to write more. Released by the then Honorable Vice President of India, Janab M. Hamid Ansari, in 2014 in New Delhi. The same poetry collection was also translated in French and was released by the then Honorable President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee, at Rashtrapati Bhavan in 2017. What we are witnessing today is the culmination of years of hard work. Confessions of an Unknown Congressman is Manzar ji's fifth book. Let's have a round of applause for our author, Shri Mahesh Manzar.
Maharaj Dr. Kansi, who has been associated, I am associated with him since 1982, when he was a very young and very handsome Union Minister of Indira, and who was the most gracious lady I have ever seen in my life. I told Dr. Karan Singh in the very first meeting that, Dasa, I have heard that you are a devotee of Shiva, and my name coincidentally is Mahesh. And he blessed me there and there. This is our first interaction. And this 82 means 18 plus 43 years. He has been blessing me throughout. He wrote on my books, on my book. He encouraged me. He has plotted almost all of my couplets in Hindi Urdu, because perhaps you might not be knowing that he knows around 9 to 10 languages, including Sanskrit. And he is a master of Urdu, besides so many other foreign languages, Italian, German, and what. He says that only Narasimha Rao used to know more languages than him in the entire country. So this is his humility, that a Maharaja, former Maharaja of Jammu Kashmir, has blessed me and has been blessing me and accepting me. And my idiosyncrasy, he says that you are an eccentric politician, so why not the title should be the
Confessions of an eccentric.
Confession of an eccentric congressman. Because you are well known. No one can say that you are unknown. But my poetry and political guru and my beloved Guru Dev, my honorable mentor, Mr. Manish Shankar, choose this article, this title. And I love this title. Because unknown doesn't properly mean unknown. It is a sort of satire perhaps. Because our leadership has made many great leaders unknown. So where I stand? This great leadership needs, perhaps needs or not needs, applause from you. Now, I would like to introduce our Honorable Chief Guest, because I requested him to give me a very brief letter, because his biodata is quite long, but the main points are, I am just writing. Dr. Kansi was born on 9th March 1931 as Yuvraj of Jammu and Kashmir in Cannes, France. So he is a global man. I call him a global person. He was not born in Kashmir. Many of us used to think that he was born in Srinagar or Kashmir, but he was born in France. To Maharaja Hari Singh and Maharani Tara Devi. Now Tara Devi is such a beautiful name that I named the most beloved granddaughter Tara, while his erudite father named her Inaya. I said that for me, she is Tara, because I call him Chanda. तो चंदा का तो तारा ही होना था, पर उनको तो मॉडर्न नेम चाहिए था, तो मैं अपना वापस लिया, लेकिन ये मेरे लिए आज भी तारा है। तारा मेरा है क्यों? नहीं, बाहर नहीं, अंदर है। तारा is very much there. Tara has to felicitate our chief guest and honorable guest and the chairman person. So, Tara, I adopted this name. So this is a tribute. Maharashtra, this is my way of expressing my tribute to your great mother. He had a brilliant educational career in the Doon School, Jammu. The Doon School is again common between our honorable chief guest and our honorable chairman, who does not like to be called chairman. Then I asked him how I should do this. So I took the permission because I have to take permission from him because my tongue goes here and there. He knows it very well. He also calls me eccentric, sometimes whimsical. And idiosyncrasy is particularly more favorite word. I mean, I accepting your idiosyncrasies. मुझे बोलना भी नहीं आता idiosyncrasies. I mean, pronounce it correct, Professor? Idiosyncrasies. So he had the Doon School is common between both of them. But because as all of you know that Manishankar Ayerji was also in Doon School, as well as our honorable Prime Minister, the most beloved Prime Minister India has ever had was for me and for many of us was Rajiv Gandhi. He was truly divine and magnanimous. I feel divinity and magnanimity in you. तो उन्होंने बहुत जोर से इम्पैक्टेड में कहते बहुत बोलते हो but come along. Internally he liked these two words, divinity and magnanimity. And actually in my entire life of 71 years, I have found very, very few people, very, I can count them, there are 4 or 5. First of all, my late beloved father, then my poetry guru, Shankar Dutt Kumar Pashi. See the coincidence, Shankar again comes in my life. Shankar Dutt Kumar Pashi was the man who made me a modern poet. Otherwise, I was also liking Ishqiya poetry, Rukhsar की शायरी, गुलो बुलबुल की शायरी. उन्होंने कहा नहीं, ये बहुत हो गया, अब से बाहर निकल जाओ. अब वो कहो जो आपके गिरदो पेश है, जो आप देख रहे हो, ये सबसे बड़ा लेसन था आपका 78 में. कि महेश मंजर की तो बहुत हो गया, इसमें हमको तुम उस्तादों को नहीं मार्क दे सकते, वो बहुत कुछ कह गए. अब वो कहो जो तुम महसूस करते हो और जो अपने चारों ओर देखते हो. इस पर मेरा शेर है कि अपने गिरदो पेश का भी कुछ पता रख, रूबरू अपने तो अपने अंदर का खुदा. अपने गिरदो पेश का भी कुछ पता रख, रूबरू अपने तो अंदर का खुदा रख. क्यों भटकता फिर रहा है यूं अकेला, अपने चारों ओर एक दुनिया सजा रख. ये उसी से पैदा हुआ था शेर मेरा. उन्होंने इसको एक्सेप्ट किया था, अप्रिशिएट किया. सो दोनों स्कूल जम्मू एंड कश्मीर से महाराज साहब पास किए, दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में आ गए. वेरी क्रिएटेड एन यूनिवर्सिटी रिकॉर्ड इन MA पॉलिटिकल साइंस एंड वेंट टू डू हिज PhD ऑन द पॉलिटिकल थॉट ऑफ श्री अरविंदो. सी द thought, elevated thought at that age. He chose Sri Aurobindo Ghosh for his PhD. He joined the Union Cabinet of Srimati Indira Gandhi in 1967 at the age of 37. Perhaps he was the youngest Union Minister ever. Till then, no younger minister was there in the cabinet of Pandit Nehru or Indira ji. The youngest person to become a cabinet minister, he writes, the youngest person to become a cabinet minister in the cabinet for 10 years. He headed the ministries of tourism and civil aviation, then health and family planning. Again a very prominent ministry. Then education and culture. So all prominent ministries Indira ji used to award him. Because she was highly impressed, influenced and inspired by his multifaceted talents and personality. He was elected 4 times to the Lok Sabha from the Udhampur constituency, Jammu and Kashmir. In 1989, he was appointed ambassador to the United States for 8 years. He was India's member on the UNESCO governing board as well. He chaired the Aero Valley Foundation for 20 years and was a 4-time member of the Rajya Sabha as well. So 4 times Lok Sabha and 4 times Rajya Sabha. And you must be knowing Lok Sabha is of 5 years, Rajya Sabha is 6 years. So 16 और 6 24 40 years he has spent his life in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Out of 94. See his energy level at 94. He will be 94 on 9th of March. And my Gurudev will be 84 on 10th April. So they are 10 years behind. My Gurudev is 10 years behind. And in the Dr. Sir, I met Mahesh in 1982 for the very first time. When I met you in 1982, I met coincidentally in 1992 after the martyrdom of Rajiv ji. And I said to him on the gate of Professor Road, Bhai sir, I see the reflection of Rajiv ji in you. I need your blessings and patronage. And this was the moment he helped me, and we both became passionate. Because we both were soully connected, soully and wholly perhaps, or soulfully. I'm बता रहा हूँ, you know that I'm basically a man of Urdu and Hindi, not of English. अंग्रेजी में तो भाई साहब का ट्रांसलेशन करते करते अंग्रेजी सीख गया. 32-33 साल पहले इन्होंने मुझे कहा कि महेश मंजर कुछ दिक्कतें आ रही है, मेरे जो आर्टिकल हैं मैं उनको अंग्रेजी में तर्जुमा करना चाह रहा हूँ. तो इनके साथ एक इनके पर्सनल सेक्रेटरी होते थे, इत्तेफाक से वो भी तमिलियन थे, तो वो डिक्शनरी खोलते थे और उसमें से वर्ड ढूंढते थे. तो वो उससे डिक्शनरी से नहीं हो पाता पूरा मामला. दोनों जबानों का मिजाज अलग है. और मैंने उनका ट्रांसलेशन शुरू किया इनके तमाम पॉलिटिकल और अदर वर्क्स. एंड ही वाज सो हैप्पी विद माय वर्क दैट ही कॉम्प्लीमेंटेड मी बाय राइटिंग टू द चेयरपर्सन सोनिया जी फॉर माय टिकट फॉर असेंबली in 2003 that Mahesh Manzar has been contributing to the political department of our All India Congress Committee. The best of his bilingual talent, which makes him equally fluent in English as in Hindi, not to mention Urdu. This was his tribute to me. But just after when I translated only a few of his works. He is an outstanding thinker in India and abroad, and has written 20 books on a variety of subjects. 20 books in his life of 94 years. The latest one perhaps on Indology. The price of the publisher here was priced it for 1 lakh rupees. So such a great thesis, especially the environment, the interfaith movement and Vedanta. He loves the theory of Vedanta and more perhaps Advaita, not Advaita. Again, please bear data. Dr. Kanchi was born up. It is perhaps repeated because of. When has it repeated? This I have already said. Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Of the first cabinet of Dr. Manmohan Singh. And he got the maximum marks out of all in which even Pranab Mukherjee was there and Chidambaram was there. And so once Professor K.K. Tiwari, also my mentor, one of my very competent mentor, professor, and he was the foreign affairs minister, you must be knowing. He once told me that Mahesh ji, Manishankar ji, off record, Manishankar ji is more talented than even Chidambaram, not only Chidambaram, but even Pranab Mukherjee. But the problem is, हल्का सा जो है सब वो तो कहते हैं कि I'm never in politics, so he doesn't, politics doesn't suit him, or perhaps he doesn't suit politics. Because he was a diplomat. Or perhaps the Modi doesn't accept him. Otherwise, he was one of the most successful union ministers in Dr. Manmohan Singh. Definitely attaining perhaps 8 out of 10.
Author, Mahesh Manzar, Shri K.K. Tiwari suddenly disappeared, and so many friends in the audience. I think he rightly said that perhaps it should have been called The Confessions of an Eccentric Congressman, because he is a very talented man. He is a very strange man. He is very talented. He talks a great deal. In fact, if you were to cut down his talk by 50%, he'd be much more audible and much more understandable, I think. Because he tends to talk a little too much. That's why perhaps, although he was in politics for a long time, he never really was able to make a breakthrough. अधिक बातें करना भी जो है वो भी कभी-कभी उल्टे पड़ते हैं. He has written this book. This is the first time that I am releasing a book that I have not seen before. I just saw it when I came in now. So let me see at the outset, I have nothing to do with the contents of this book. I have not read it and I am not commenting on it one way or the other. Because I am sure he said a lot of controversial things. I expect him to say that. But I have not read the book, so I am in the clear. Now, what should I say about him? He writes poetry. He's a very, what should I say, he's got a lot of inner energy, which is bubbling over all the time. And he finds it difficult to contain that energy. But he's a Shiva Bhakta, that's definite. Because he's been praying in my Shiva temple here in Delhi, in Lodi estate. And he's in fact contributed a couple of very nice statues there also. So he's a Shiva Bhakta. His wife is Gauri and his children are named after what I think Kartikeya and Vinayak. So there you have the whole Shiva Parivar in his family, which I command. But he's written his memoirs. I can't comment on the memoirs because I really don't know them. I have met him. He said he met me about half a century ago. And from time to time I've been meeting him. I've released some of his books. He's written a lot of poetry. And I remember once his poetry was translated into French. And that book also I think I released finally. He always catches hold of me whenever there's a book released. और he had to choose, आज ही चुनना था आपने क्रिकेट मैच चल रही है हम लोग क्रिकेट मैच देखेंगे कि तुम्हारी स्पीच सुनेंगे. By the way, Pakistan was all out for 242. In case you don't know it, I don't know how much we scored. I don't know whether we scored anything. I don't know. But he said half the seats are empty. I said obviously, half of them are watching the match. And so anyhow, I congratulate you, Mahesh, for having written this book. It is a very substantial book, and I just read on the cover that he has received a lot of commendations and a lot of certificates and a lot of awards from different organizations which I had not known. Mani Shankarji knows him better. But anyhow, it's good that they're writing their memoirs. You see, memoirs are history. I'm glad more and more people are now writing their memoirs. Retired civil services servants are writing their memoirs. Retired politicians are writing their memoirs. Because it is these memoirs that together form the background of our history. Each memoir may not be, every memoir is not like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's autobiography, which is one of the finest books. But anyhow, every memoir has a certain value. So people are writing, Mani Shankarji has written, he called himself a maverick. Now between a maverick and an eccentric, I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyhow, he is a highly intelligent person, and he was close to Rajiv Gandhi. We come from the same school, but I was much earlier than he was there. So I've written also my autobiography, but that takes me only up to age 36. When I joined Mrs. Gandhi's government. I have now completed, Mani Shankarji, I have completed 75 years in public life. 75 years. From 1949, when I had my first appointment, on 20th June 1949, my father appointed me Regent of Jammu and Kashmir. So first 20th of June 2024, I completed 75 years in public life. It's been a fascinating journey. I've seen the whole panorama of Indian history. I remember the British flag flying here in Rashtrapati Bhavan. We went and had lunch with General Wavell. I was on leave from Doon School. My father took me to lunch with Wavell. I mean, you can like in the Teen Murti house. I've seen my father's ruler, his flag. And then of course I had the honor and privilege of seeing the national flag flying, and I've seen it ever since. So it has been extraordinary event, and memoirs like Mahesh's will also help to fill in a lot of blanks, a lot of details, which normally people may not have. I'm sure he's written it with great, because such a substantial book wouldn't come overnight. He must have worked hard at it. Book में आधा किलो तो 1-2 किलो तो है शायद. So well done, Mahesh. I don't want to say very much more. My good wishes to you. My prayers to Lord Shiva. Mahesh Shankar is also an Iyer. Although whether he is an honorary Iyer or a practicing Iyer, I do not know. He is supposed to be a Shaivite also. I am an honorary Iyer. I wasn't born an Iyer, I have become an Iyer now. And I in fact came here after functioning, attending a function of Rama Vaidyanathan, Bharatanatyam dance in Ganesh Natyalaya. And today was the male dancers. And there was a boy who danced a beautiful dance for Shiva. And ऐसे लगता है भगवान शंकर ही स्वयं वहाँ उपस्थित हो गए हैं. So Bharatanatyam is my favorite dance. I love South Indian music, I love South Indian food. I think I was a chola in one of my past lives. With no other reason why. People think I've never studied Sanskrit for a minute anywhere. Not in school, not in college, nowhere. Swahili aa gaya, puja and sanskar, that's all I can say. Otherwise, there's no reason why I should be able to quote verses in Sanskrit without having learnt it. So these are all mysterious events in one's life. Our consciousness is something, like each consciousness is unique. We encapsulate such a large number of different inputs, our parents, our environment, our education, our teachers, our politics. In politics is a very good teacher, by the way. I did my political science PhD and got a degree and all, but it was only when I joined Parliament that I realized what politics actually is. Because political science as an academic discipline is quite different from what politics actually is. Once you are in the fray, once you have to get up and answer questions twice a week, including supplementaries, once you have formidable people attacking you like Chandrasekhar and Mohan Dharia and Krishna Kant, they were the so-called young Turks, and they all combined in attacking me, but I held my own. So that's where you learn, when you are asked questions. And so I would say that our lives are a miracle. The fact that we are here, that we can read, we can speak, we can hear, it is itself a miracle. People keep looking for miracles among various other people. But what is more miraculous than human consciousness? मानवीय चेतना से बढ़कर कोई और करिश्मा नहीं. And it is the divine grace. So, Mahesh, God bless you. I'll end with the shloka Shiva.
Thank you.
ध्यायेत् नित्यं महेशं रजतगिरिनिभं चारुचन्द्रावतंसं रत्नाकल्पोज्ज्वलाङ्गं परशुभिकवराभीतिहस्तं प्रसन्नं पद्मासीनं समन्तात् स्तुतममर्गैः व्याघ्रकृत्यं वसानं विश्वाद्यं विश्ववन्द्यं निखिलभयहरं पंचभक्तं त्रिनेत्रं.
I don't know this, I don't have any words, but I just want to thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion with your presence.
Will you ask request him to translate it into Hindi and so
No,
because we couldn't understand.
And I really want to convey this thing to you, Dr. Karan Singh, that Manzar ji, he had been so excited about you. He had told me so many times, do you know who he is? Do you know he's coming? And I was like, yeah, you have told me 100 times that he's going to be here. And here you are. And he has been excited about you, about Shri Mahesh Shankar ji, about Kekit Pai sir. I mean, he has been so excited. So really, huge round of applause for your excitement, for your curiosity. And request our Honorable Chairman, Shri Mahesh Shankar Iyer ji, to share his thoughts about the author.
I'm just placing this. Yeah.
आप
He is my husband.
Riaz Mir and Madina Mir.
We are from Nagin Meer family.
अच्छा
I also understand that some of you want to felicitate you.
your daughter.
You may just come and
Very good friend of
felicitate you.
हमारी नींद फैमिली बड़ी वो है
Yes, they are very prominent.
एक you are overworking, you falling asleep in the middle of the
Yes.
Well, because it was a bit too long.
very long
And may I also request,
खैरियत है सब
सब alhamdulillah.
ये आएंगे आपको मिलने।
Papa, may I request you to just hand over
गुरु बड़ी
मानसरोवर नाम है उसका, बहुत सुंदर हाथ घर है।
Thank you.